Bryson DeChambeau shot a video on his YouTube channel with President Trump, which already has 7.4 million views in just 2 days.
That's about a foot out, wouldn't you say? Yeah. Get in there. Oh! Let's go! That's how we do it. Oh, that's how you finish off the round.
Following this YouTube video, Bryson DeChambeau was asked about this in a press conference where he basically gave an answer of, yeah, it was great, and by the way, I would also do a video like this with the other political side. I don't understand why people always do this. And by the way, this isn't just about Bryson DeChambeau, as I'll show in a second here. People have been doing this for years when they interview or associate with Donald Trump publicly. They go, oh, but I also would talk to Obama. I'd also talk to Clinton, etc. When somebody interviews Obama or like Hillary Clinton or Joe Biden, like say someone in on those late night talk shows, Stephen Colbert, people like that, they don't go, oh, I would also talk to Trump.
Well, look, first off, it's an honor to play with anybody of that type of influence, no matter who it is on any political side. It's, again, this whole content piece, right, is a content creation piece, was about delivering some unique, different content on YouTube. And we wanted to showcase the golf abilities of any influential person, and he was definitely up on a list that I wanted to showcase. And you know, we were able to call out and ask him to play, and he said, "Yeah, absolutely." We asked the other side as well, and anyone that wants to play, they're more than willing to do something for charity. I wanted to make it about charity and the Wounded Warriors Foundation. I've done a lot for them in the past, and it was fantastic to see that he was willing to support it as well. And as well as anybody that wants to support their charity, I'm more than willing to do a fundraiser for them and drive a lot of traction to those charities, whichever they are. So that was a mainstay of mine, and I wanted to create some cool content. He's obviously a figure that can pull a lot of views, and we thought it'd be great to showcase his golfing ability. And he's a pretty good golfer, so it was a lot of fun to do, and it took a little bit, but we got it approved, and it was fun to shoot. It happened in 3 days, and I think we did it on July 6th on Saturday. So it was a few weeks before all the stuff went down, and yeah, it was a great time, and we had a blast. And again, I look forward to doing a lot more of those with other influential people.
I know you've extended the invitation to the other side. Obviously, it's changed a little bit over there. Have you asked Kamala yet whether she fancies it?
Yeah. Whether it's Obama or anyone else on that side, like I'm more than willing to play with them. I have no issues whatsoever.
So I'm not trying to bash Bryson DeChambeau here. I don't understand, though, why people feel the need to explain themselves when they hang out publicly with Donald Trump, even if you're willing to talk to the other side, and even, by the way, if you're willing to vote for the other side. I don't understand why you think that you should justify yourself for even hanging out with the person. Again, this does not happen on the other side. When someone hung out with Barack Obama, they wouldn't go, I'd also talk to Mitt Romney if you want me to, or I'd also talk to John McCain. It's just with Donald Trump, and I don't think it's a sign of a healthy society when there is a lot of pressure on one side politically to basically denounce association with that person. And that's certainly happened with Donald Trump. Maybe it's happening a little less lately, but for the last 10 years, a lot of people have had to come on here or come on television or whatever and say, yeah, I talked to the other side as well.
No, we were talking about that. We were like,
we'd like to extend the invite to Joe Biden if he'd like to come on this podcast.
I traveled to Mar-a-Lago to sit down one-on-one with President Trump for an unfiltered, no-holds-barred interview. And I promise you, no topic was off limits. But I don't endorse candidates, so I want to sit down with President Biden and Kennedy as well.
So look, when you interview President Trump or some Republican, obviously you're allowed to, if you want, tell your audience, hey, I'm willing to talk to Kamala Harris or any Democrat or whatever. I just hope that you're saying that because you actually think that, and maybe it's somewhat of a slight virtue signal to kind of tell your audience, hey, I'm open politically. And I hope you're not just saying that because you think some person's going to write some article about you at Washington Post that you're problematic because you're willing to sit down with President Trump. I don't think this is good to just kind of give into pressure about people of having to explain yourself for talking to one of the two presidential candidates. So that's what I hope. I hope it's not people that are just kind of afraid of having like negative articles written about them, because I think in a democracy, as the left always says, which it is, you should be just willing to talk with Donald Trump or Kamala Harris and not be questioned for that. So, and by the way, if you watch that Bryson DeChambeau YouTube video, I mean, obviously it's in like the midst of an election season, but they didn't talk about politics at all. So anyway, with that said, let me know your thoughts in the comments. Maybe you don't agree with this. Either way, thank you for watching. Have a good day.